I'll give everybody a compost tea garden update. It's the first year I've used compost tea. I've made my own, and so far I really like the results. Everything is doing really good. Now I gotta blame it on the compost tea. I just need to say that it's the compost tea that's done it. The tomatoes have practically, well, they're doing very well. Very well. Last week these weren't very big really, and now they're just enormous in size. And they have a beautiful aroma to them. And the cabbage is shaping up nice. There's still lots of time left in the season too, folks. Lots of time left in the season. I have some cauliflower here. It's starting to do really well. I got to get it tied up here to keep it nice and white. So for the time being, I'll just break a leaf over, keep the sunshine off of it. Just bend another one over. Let's see another one here, another cauliflower. I'm probably going to pick that one and eat it tonight. You want to bend it over, you want to protect that flower itself from the sun hitting it, or the sun turns it yellow. Doesn't mean you can't eat it, but the sun will turn it yellow. If you cover it up like that, then it stays nice and white. And here's some sweet corn. It's about 4 feet tall. It's starting to shoot up its tassels. Pretty soon it'll start making its cobs. And some more tomato plants over here. These ones are doing really well. And this here is a stinging nettle. You don't want to touch that, or else it starts to burn you. It's good to make compost tea. Get quite a bit of nitrogen from that. I just rubbed up against it with my leg. I have shorts on, and I feel my leg burning right now. Okay, so I'm going to make it over there. Try and bypass this stinging nettle. I don't want to touch it again. It's an uncomfortable feeling. Okay, so down in here we got some tomatoes. You can see some. Where are we at here? Here we are. That's about 2.5 inch round. Kind of hard to see them. There's so much leaf. Let's see. We got some more tomatoes down in here. Just little fellas. There's some down in there. Coming along, doing all right. Here's some pepper plants. Starting to get, they're about 2 feet tall, I suppose, and around there. Starting to get some peppers. This plant here is pretty much loaded. And here's some more peppers, different type of pepper. I can't remember what they all are. But there's some peppers growing, there's some more little ones there. And here's some here. These plants are just small little plants, but they're loading up all right with peppers. And then here's some more here. Peppers. There's some more there, peppers. And there's some tomato plants here. Some tomatoes there. Nothing red yet. They're all green. They're coming along nice. They've practically exploded. So I'm going to continue using compost tea. I'm a good believer of it now. It's my first year trying it, and the results I'm really liking. So I would recommend other folks to try and use this compost tea stuff. It's really simple to make. You just take all kinds of weed clippings and grass clippings and whatnot, and basically soak it in water and let it do its thing. Let it basically rot, compost for about 6 weeks or so. And then I add basically 1 gallon to 5 gallons of water in water. And that's the method of my madness. It's really that simple. Now I have some, here's a zucchini plant. I have some zucchinis here. There's one there, and there's one there. There's another one here. I'm going to pick one of these and have it for dinner as well. Now the broccoli plants, which are these, they're not doing a whole lot of anything. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen to them. I don't know if it was the Compost tea they didn't like, but anyway, they're not doing very good. Mixed in here, I have some cauliflowers too. Doing good. There's another one in here. Doing good. There's been one more leaf over because of these little holes the bugs decide to put in the leaves. And there's last year's growth of chives, and here's this year's growth of chives, just from the seeds blowing over into this other container, so I didn't bother putting anything in it. And all what I've showed you so far is all raised above the ground. And I'll show you some more cabbage. Here's some nice cabbage. And I have some of these white radish. Well, they're going to seed pretty much, and they're starting to develop some nice seed. So I'm going to let them keep on going, and I'm going to gather the seed from them, save it, and grow some next year. White radishes, I'll show you, I'll pull one out and show you what they are. If I can find one here. Let's see. There it is. White radish. Pretty good tasting. And this one here, looks like the slugs have did a pretty good job of eating the radish. So I'll clean it off, cut it apart, and find out what part's good and what part's not. Compost the part that's not, eat the part that is. And more tomatoes here. There's some lettuce back over there. Here's a nice little cluster of tomatoes. Coming along just fine. So many flowers. So many tomatoes yet to come. We're just kind of starting the production of tomatoes. And then I tried some over here in this other spot. Things are doing not so bad, not so good. They're just small little plants. I think my method of madness here didn't do as well as I was hoping it was going to do, so I'll try something different next year. But just the same, nice tomatoes, no cracks, no deficiencies by the looks of it. Nice and round and uniform. Now, I don't remember what these are. I think they're eggplants, actually. They are eggplants. That's right, eggplants. No eggplants yet. Nothing's bearing anything here. Not too sure if it will or not. Lots of time left though. And there's some more pepper plants down there with some little peppers. And some tomatoes, more tomatoes. And then over here, in buckets, just containers, I have some, I kind of forget what they are, cucumbers and squash plants and that type of thing. Which they're needing some water, so I'll get some water after this video and water this up. I watered everything else, but I forgot these ones. Good thing I've seen them here now, and I'm making a video, or else they might have been suffering drought. And some worms underneath there. Fishing worms. Go fishing. Yeah, they definitely need some water. And here's a cherry tomato plant. It's doing good. It's starting to produce some cherry tomatoes. Starting to produce some cherry tomatoes. Not a whole lot yet. There's quite a few flowers coming about yet though. So they'll start. There's a weed here, don't want that in there. Let me pull this out. There we go. Oh, one more. They get so thick, you have a hard time seeing the weeds in them. But that's okay, they're still growing just fine. After all, it's what they produce. That's what I want. A little bit of weeds mixed in here is just fine. I'll take you another little walk and show you some more little squash plants and stuff I have. They're doing not too bad, considering they were very late going in the ground. It's just basically a hill here I have on top of a tarp, some good dirt, soil. The ground here itself, it's just not really usable for garden material. But here's all this. They're coming along all right. I'm pretty sure this is all squash. They're coming okay though. Nice big leaves. Looks like we got some flowers about to start happening here. Hopefully I get some squash, I'm not really sure. Alright, well thank you for watching folks. And subscribe if you have not. And thank you very much for those that have.